Hey guys, Rainbow Ninja 999 here, and today I'm gonna share with you a small experience I had. So, earlier today, I was looking for a game to play. You know, I was a little bored. You know, I needed some interaction. You know, anyway. So I wanted to play a game, and I wasn't really sure what to play because I was looking through my Steam library and I was like, too many games. Anyway, after all this unnecessary details, I clicked on The Binding of Isaac, which is a great game, and if you haven't played that, I don't know what you've been doing because it's awesome. And I started playing it, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to play some Binding of Isaac. We're going to really enjoy this. This is going to be the best. I love it. I'm gonna get a mom kill. You know, I'm gonna go through with this. Yeah, boy. But then I discovered that I didn't have the music on. The music of The Binding of Isaac, if you haven't heard it, is amazing. It is one of the best game soundtracks I have ever heard, compared to of course, this FTL, which is playing right now, that's also a great soundtrack. But Binding of Isaac has an amazing soundtrack. It is so good. I own it, and I listen to it, and it's awesome. That, without having that music there, I instantly was bored with the game. I wasn't having fun. I got through it, you know, I went down a few levels, and I'm like, this isn't fun. Actually, I didn't even go down a few levels. I fought the first boss, and I was like, I can't play this anymore. Because, without the music. Now I know you guys are going to say, well, why didn't you turn on the music? I thought that response of me that I found, that this experience of not having the music, I found that to be very, very interesting on how vitally important music is in a game. It's without that kind of atmosphere, something that you can kind of blend with, that blends with the game, that pulls you in, that is good for your ears, that just makes you feel whatever the environment is, if it's casual or anything, just that atmosphere, needed, necessary atmosphere of the game. It's so vitally important. And that is what I found fascinating, that if I were to play this game again if I were to play FTL, if I were to play Binding of Isaac, if I were to play Braid, or there's an endless amount, none of which they aren't all indie games, I might add. I'm just listing indie games at the moment. But that's something that needs to be remembered. That a good soundtrack or audio or anything going on in the background to immerse you into the game more, that's necessary. That's important to have, to be in your game. If somebody makes an amazing game with great gameplay, with great graphics, with art style, you know, everything, and they leave out the soundtrack, I don't know if that game would be good. I really don't. Let's take FTL here, for example. Play FTL with no music, and see how much you enjoy it. You don't. It's that simple. The importance of that is amazing to me, and how that all psychologically works with our brains, because we're crazy human beings. But music has been important in all of our cultures, not just video games. Say if you were to remove a soundtrack from a movie, say Star Wars didn't have the soundtrack it did. I'm not talking about the 3, and I'm not talking about old stuff. If the first 3, the original, the best, didn't have that music, what would it be? If Lord of the Rings didn't have that, the list goes on and on and on. And music is, it's all around us. Music is everything to our culture. People, if you look in any ancient civilization, any culture around the world today, probably in the future, there's always music surrounding them. The music shapes how people are. It's just how the culture works. Music brings us together and separates us into groups as well. It's quite the amazing human characteristic. But that's enough of my experience there. But I want if a viewer here, if you're watching this, I want you to try and play a game without music. Tell me how much you enjoy it. Do you prefer to play a game with no music? Because I can't play single player games, or at least with games that I think have a stellar soundtrack. I can't play those while I'm talking to people. I can't play FTL while I'm talking to somebody. I can't play The Binding of Isaac or Hotline Miami or other games. I can't talk to people. I can't talk to my friends when I play them because I need that immersion in order to enjoy the game to its fullest potential. But that's just me. So that'll about wrap up my video. So, developers, if you're making a game, please put in music. Don't just put in crappy beep 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 pop beep beep. Don't do that. Please put in amazing music. Or try your best to make amazing music. Make it decent. Work on it. So, that'll about wrap this up. Thank you for watching, listening, and putting in music into your games. I will hopefully have some more videos coming out soon. I hope you enjoyed. This has been Rainbow Ninja, signing off.